Look, dude, I'm just saying, Momo is totally smashable. Yeah, hi, welcome back to Dubster Dive. We're back with Bleach. Yeah. You're here, right, Dai?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so, episode 16, let's just get right into it. Yeah, so, last time, y'all remember what happened. Songdu beat up Hitsugaya. Well, Bazby beat him up first, and Songdu's like, hey, kill Steel, bro! Anyone remember that, when people did that online? Do people still do that in FPSs online?
Yes.
Dicks. But yeah. Well, let's find out what happens this time. So, we open up with an anime-only scene of the lieutenants struggling against the soul darts. That's what the Quincy red shirts are called. Yeah, you see Momo. See, it's relevant. And you see Sane and, you see Shuhei, and we pan over from Shuhei to Hitsugaya or whatever, which you even pointed out was stupid. Yeah, how do they keep doing that in the dub? It's so stupid in the dub. And yeah, it's basically an extended version of Bazby beating up Hitsugaya before Songdu shows up, and he introduces himself as the I for Iron. Iron?
Sounds kind of lame.
As Bazby is like, fine, I'm out of here. Kill stealing prick. And Songdu uses Daigyoren Hyorimaru. And yeah. He's like, he even asks Hitsugai's like, so I bet this is the first time you've had a Bankai, or your Bankai used against you like this, isn't it? No, really not. I mean, Diamond Dust Rebellion.
It was only Tuesday.
Yeah, the main villain of Diamond Dust Rebellion, Kusaka, I think his name was, Hitsugai's friend, he also used Hyorimaru and had the same Bankai. And also in the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc, he had to take on Hyorimaru there too. So, I also was going to bring up, I don't care, man. It's so stupid if you think about it. But yeah.
Well, why are you thinking about it?
Because it's fun. But yeah. Then we see Urahara calling Mayuri and be like, yeah, I found a way about Bankai. You know, recap it last week. As he admits he found a weakness in how they steal the Bankai. Mayuri's like, discovering this was a remarkable find for you. And I love how Urahara's like, yeah, I mean, for me it was a piece of cake. I mean, you could tell how pissed Mayuri gets at this, because he ends up hanging up on Urahara. But it turns out Urahara was already there, calling him from the Zenkaiman or whatever
he was inside the TV the whole time.
What?
Wait.
But yeah, he praises Mayuri for figuring out that the whole Quincy's and Shadows related thing. Before asking, he was like, hey, so you're saying Squad 12 is messed up, right? Your personal lab isn't. So, yeah, we're gonna have to use that. Poor Mayuri. As he explains how Quincy won't steal Roncar's Resurrection because, well, TLDR, after all this, hollows are poisonous to Quincy's. As we saw, Gilgate kind of found out the hard way when he absorbed Aeon, that hollow monster. Well, you saw how fucked up his body became. Turned into a weird monster, man. And it was slowly breaking him down.
It's what he would have wanted.
Exactly. Anyway. But yeah. So Urahara came up with these pills called the Shine Yaku pills. The drugs! As, they, use these weird, I don't even know what the fuck they're called. These weird bug things, Kaizochu insects, there we go.
Yeah.
I had to look over the thing. To send them out. And he also is able to contact everyone throughout the Soul Society. And basically tell them about what's going on. Like, hey, you know, what's up?
They're not that different from the butterflies.
Get the hell butterflies? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he basically explains the situation. I love how he's like, some of you might not know me. And she's like, you dumbass. We all know who you are. But yeah. After that, Urahara and Mayuri continue to talk about how Quincy's have no path to holification. As Mayuri explains, like, well, I mean, I found it weird, because they're disdain towards hollows wasn't the same as someone who has two different opposing ideologies. It's because they fear hollows. It's instinctual fear, since hollows could literally infect and kill them.
Feared.
Yep. So the pills will temporarily help the Soul Reapers to hollowify. Again, temporarily. But yeah. As we cut to BG9, and Mauricio tries giving the pill to Soyphone. He's like, hey, I don't know if I didn't really understand all this, but you were knocked out, so you heard that, right? I'll try to explain.
Some drugs.
Yeah, and I love how Soyphone's like, I was awake the whole time. How could anyone sleep through that obnoxious voice? Referring to Urahara's. Anyway. She goes Bankai, and I love the exchange here, where BG9, he just goes, why is the Bankai back with you? And Soyphone's little response is, that's a good question. I'll send it back over to you and let you analyze it. Before blasting him with her fucking cannon.
Rocket thing.
Yeah, dude, that was badass moment. I don't care. That was fucking great. But yeah. Hitsugaya also ingests the drugs! And gets ready for another round with Sangdu as he realizes that he's losing control of Hyorimaru because it's leaving him now. And they have a little debate on whether or not Bankai do indeed have a soul. No, do all things soul or Zanpakutos have souls? They're basically alive.
There was not a whole filler arc on it.
Yeah, they're basically alive. And Hyorimaru now has a third voice. It's just a bill. Yes, it's another fucking bill. It was Patrick Seitz in the film Diamond Dust Rebellion. Then it was Travis in the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc. Man, both things are called Rebellion. But yeah, now it's Bill. Why they didn't get Patrick Seitz in, I don't fucking know, but whatever. He only has a couple lines anyways. Anyway, so Dai, now they're fighting. How does Sangdu fight?
Yes. We don't even see much of the fighting. But he uses a Vega Claw.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like... That's it. Just a Vega Claw. He's missing his mask, so he's gonna take extra damage.
I mean, everyone's saying he had a scar on his lip probably because it took a dick to the face. Maybe it was the penis monster priest from the Sins film.
Yeah, the thing does look like a penis.
Yeah. Also, Hitsugaya temporarily has like... Does he have a hollow mask here? Because he has the same filter as one where he's like, I don't know what's going on to my face, but all I know is I can win now.
A little bit.
Yeah, so... If you wanted to hear Hitsugaya with the hollow filter, you got that. It's kind of cool. But yeah.
Visored Hitsugaya.
Exactly, man. That'd be fucking cool. But yeah, he hits him with Hyorimaru's cross technique thing. Which... What is it? Turn him into a cross-shaped ice sculpture thing, I'm guessing? Yeah.
It all comes back to ice. I don't know why you're asking with Helm of all people.
Yeah, just making sure. But yeah. I mean, he could have, like, had ice shards in the shape of crosses attack him. Could have been something like that. But yeah, Basby was watching from the sidelines, and he calls him pathetic before fucking off. You know, Basby could have just waited there for 2 seconds. Hitsugaya passed the hell out after the fight, and you could have killed him then. I guess that would have been no fun for Basby.
Was off in the distance anyways by that point.
Yeah.
And I get the feeling he doesn't give a fuck about him at all.
Yeah, he also seems like the type who wants an all-out war before killing someone. But yeah. Oh, so this when the loading screen happens, as we call it, the commercial break thing, and you pointed out, and it was an image of Ukiura, which they did show him when they were talking about the hollows being poisonous and Resurrection and shit. So... There you go, there's your Ukiura shit. What's up?
They do love their backflashes.
Yep. Now we are at the point that people were probably most hyped for from the trailer. Bunch of anime-only shit, starting with Shinji. If you followed any of the promotional material for this core, you could not avoid this. He's surrounded by a bunch of guards before saying the magic words, Bankai. Set to a new version of Battle Ignition. Bankai! This Bankai is actually shown off from the Can't Fear Your Own World novel. So, again, including more shit from the light novels here. Drop them, you fucks! But yeah.
They will, eventually.
The Bankai Sakashima Yokoshima. Not Tsukishima. No. Sounds similar, though.
He's not your friend.
Yeah, in fact, Dai, what's Bankai do, since he's using it on all these guards?
Drugs them.
What?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it flips their perception of who friend and foe are. Hence why he couldn't use it during the Aizen situation, because the only one it doesn't affect is him. So his allies would be caught in it too. Also, I don't think it would really work on Aizen either, even if he could use it on him. Does Aizen view anyone as his ally?
Yes, himself. So therefore he'd commit Sudoku.
Yeah. Cut to more anime-only good. Oh, by the way, the scene with Shinji was great. I should mention, I meme on him a lot, but I do actually really like Shinji. So, you got a confession there, alright? I admit it. I think Shinji's fun.
He does get bullied by life a lot.
He does, and it sucks, but he's not like a Yamcha, in my opinion, man. I actually really like Shinji.
But he's also kind of an idiot, because he loses because he explains how his abilities work.
He does that every fucking... Yeah, I did that to Aizen. Then again, Aizen was Aizen. Oh, whatever. So yeah, more anime only seen now with Ikaku and Yumichika, as Ikaku takes the drugs! And I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm stopping. And Yumichika's like, why don't we attack now? You have a Bankai, right? And Ikaku's the one saying, I think we should hold back and think about our approach first. Are you sick?
Who are you and what have you done to Ikaku?
Yeah. Also, Shuhei shows up, admitting that he got turned around because this place's reishi is so fucked up that they're all getting lost. That makes sense. And they're like, we can't see where the enemy's coming from. They could attack us at any time. Surprise attack! From Master Masculine.
Penis.
Exactly. Master Masculine is here, and he calls them the Undercard. Oh, here we go. If you're a wrestling mark, you will love this shit, I imagine. Ikaku replies saying, we'll show you who's on the undercard, as Yumichika says, yeah, we're gonna rip that mask off your ugly face. Mask replies saying, a 1-on-3 death match to take off my mask? I'm down. I can't, man, I fucking love it. As he calls out his manager, James, to ring the bell. James only says one word, so we don't know who he is. But, yeah,
it was really high-pitched.
Yes, I don't know. Hasn't been listed yet. Hell, even Hyorimaru, or Bill as Hyorimaru hasn't been listed yet, but we've heard him enough at this point to know it's him.
You can't escape him.
But yeah. So, their fight breaks out as Mask says, you three can't take on a superstar like me. It's fucking great. So did he, like, throw a couple of them into buildings and shit, too? Doesn't he do it to Yumichika?
Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't give him any pile drivers, though, so 0 out of 10 fight.
I mean, he's getting ready to do a spinning move on Ikaku before Shuhei wraps his chain around his arm. And Shuhei says, let's make this a chain deathmatch.
Why are you getting into this, Shuhei?
I don't know, but I don't care, man. This is fucking great. Cut to Bambietta, looking for Doggy. Hi, Doggy. Before yelling, where the hell are the Bambis? Because they all left her alone. But before she can get too angry, the Doggy arrives with that weird helmet thing on his head. What is it?
He's got the bucket on his head again.
Yeah, and he has a filter on this time, which 99% certain he didn't have the filter when he had the bucket before. But fuck it. Anyway,
Mr. Bucket, exactly.
Mr. Bucket. Anyway, he's claiming he wants revenge for Yamamoto because now who else is going to say Ichimaru? But, yeah, that is, by the way, anime only, him giving that line. So, there's that. So he wants Yuha's head. Before the fight can really get going, though, Shinji shows up and says, hey, you can go on ahead, man. I'll take on Bambietta, because I'm going to make her go on a trip. And, yeah, he does this whole inverted thing. And like I said, he explains how his ability works to her. Because, of course, he does. Though he did say he likes having he practiced having his words come out backwards this time. And you do get that.
Yeah.
Also...
But he's still explaining how it works. You dumbass.
Yeah.
Is it no wonder why you keep fucking losing, Shinji?
Yeah. I should mention that this is probably the best Alex has sounded as Shinji. I'm still not a fan of it, but a lot of other people say they like it, so... maybe I'll get used to it. It took me a while to adjust to Kendeavor's Kenpachi over there, Patrick says, so... I don't know, we'll see.
And that was also coming off of Vinland, where he was Stork.
Yeah, so... Again...
Which is essentially the Kenpachi.
Yeah. So, Alex is trying. Like I said, I'm not faulting his voice acting in any way. I'm just saying the casting is where it just feels off to me. But yeah, back to this. He explains that he doesn't want to kill a woman, but he's going to make an exception this time. Back to Mask. Yeah, the lieutenants all end up working together and letting Ikaku land a massive blow against him. Ikaku's still too stubborn to use his Bankai, though, like a dick.
Hits him right in the face.
Yeah, they actually did really good against him. See, things are starting to look up for our Soul Reapers here. But that's when it happens. Yuha claims it's come at last. Woof.
Unzip.
As we see 7 lights across the Quincy City, for now, they can all use their Vol Standish forms. So, yeah. It's explained because they no longer have Bankai, they can now use the Vol Standish. They basically could pick one or the other. Hence why Kilgay was able to use it when he fought Ichigo, because he couldn't steal Ichigo's Bankai, if you all remember. No. Yeah. And that's how the episode ends, with shit getting real. Except it doesn't, because there's a post-credit scene with more Ichigo shenanigans.
He still has nipples, it's okay.
You're gonna say every time we get one of these stupid scenes with him, aren't you?
Yes. I'm gonna say that till he puts his clothes back.
And yes, this post-credit scene again is anime only. Like, it's clear Kubo is trying to set up something major post-anime with Ichigo, because, yeah. As we see him continuing to struggle to move down or the direction he's going, as a wave of memories hit him that you probably have to pause to see a handful of them.
You really do.
Yeah. So...
and they're out of context, so you won't even really have any use for them till later.
Yeah, I could break down some of them, though. So, there's, like, just an image of water, then a dude with clearly a Zanpakuto standing in the water. Then, let's see.
Water is what?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, a golden ornament thing being held by a hand, then some weird spinning vortexes surrounding someone in the middle of the vortexes, which people could infer as the Soul King. Then we see the Soul King's... exactly, the Soul King's original form before he was dismembered, and we see his dismembered limbs, which the main thing I see a lot of people pointing out is one of those limbs is holding a Zanpakuto, meaning the Soul King had his own Zanpakuto at some point. What the fuck happened to it and where did it go is the big mystery everyone has there.
That's a problem for future Helm.
And, yeah, the final image is the Soul King the way we know him now, being suspended in that animation thing. Crystal thing. But yeah, as we cut back to Ichigo, he's getting ready to fall, but he lifts his head up, and oh my god, his eyes.
I like the way he has eyes. I too wish I had 5 pupils like
which are similar eyes to the Soul King. So, yeah, that popular theory is looking very, very accurate that Ichibei is trying to size up Ichigo to see if he'd be a good replacement. And yeah, that's how the episode ends. With a preview by Kumamura, so you all know what fight we're getting next. I can't wait.
Doggy.
Hi, Doggy! This is actually part of the manga coming up I absolutely fucking love, so I can't wait to see how they do it. But yeah. That was Bleach episode 16. What do you think, Dai? How's the animation with the fight scenes?
Are you gonna keep asking that? Do you just want me to keep saying Ori wishes it could do this?
I'm guessing it's still really, really good, so don't need to do that.
I mean, with how much they're dragging this out, it better...
yeah. The OST was also still really good. Getting to hear some classic OSTs remade. I'm still waiting to hear the Hellverse theme and Stand Up Be Strong's remade. We haven't even heard Invasion's remix yet, have we? Because you know that's coming at some point. Since he's remade a lot of the classic themes.
It's coming. Eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. And as far as voice performances, everyone did solid. I still think Anyako is fucking amazing as Bambietta and perfect as casting. And Landon, I think, did really good as Songdo as well, because he comes across very calm and composed, and then when he starts losing, he's raging out. You're like, no, this is bullshit, man! So.
You cheated!
Yeah. But yeah, so... We'll be back next time, though. It's gonna do it for us on Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, episode 17. And... will Shinji lose? Or will he manage to pull a rabbit out of a hat and actually win?
Okay, how badly will he lose?
I have faith in my man Shinji. Alright, I'm in his corner.
No, you fucking don't. Don't lie.
I am
You already explained how his shit works. It's all over for him. Maybe if he would have kept his damn mouth shut.
Damn it, Shinji, you dumb fuck.
One of the few Zanpakutos that puts you at a disadvantage for explaining it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he lucked out, or I guess Bambietta lucked out the Bambis weren't with her, because if he did use his Bankai, they all would have probably attacked each other.
Like they needed an excuse. I mean, they're all such good friends.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I was gonna point that out, the Soul Darts, you know, the red shirts, are clearly on par with lieutenants here. Because you see Momo and a bunch of others struggling them, which, holy shit! We've definitely come a long way.
What the fuck was Momo gonna do regardless, let's be honest.
Oh, that's true. But, like, you could even see Shuhei in the pre-opening scene, like, running from them, and even Ikaku was struggling a bit. Like, we're a long way from the Iran car points. I'm just saying, like, they're doing an okay job showing the scale of power here with the fucking Quincy's. If even the red shirts are something. But alright, guys. That's gonna do it for us. Let us know what you thought of this episode, if you like it, all that stuff. And until next time, we'll be back. Bye! Maru! They mentioned Yamamoto. It counts.